Hey guys, what's up? I got my coffee here. I woke up this morning and realized that it's time to do a Barstool racing video. So today, it's just like the one I did before with the M135i versus the Subaru STI. And that was a good video, so if you haven't seen it, go check that out. But tonight, I got an even better video for you. Today, I'm going to take two of the most iconic tuner cars from the late 90s and now early 2000s, / late 2000s. And pair them head-to-head to find out which one would win in a race. So, on the one hand, we got the Mitsubishi Evo 10. This was released in 2007 in Japan. We didn't get it in the US until 2008. This car came with SAWC, which was Super All-Wheel Control, TCSST, Twin Clutch, Sportronic, Shiftable Transmission. As well as an option for a 5-speed manual for the purists. It came in weighing between 3,100 to 3,500 pounds, so not a light car, pretty hefty, pretty heavy car, but as we can see sometimes with the all-wheel drive and the extra weight, it enables them to really hook when they take off. So maybe a good thing for launching, maybe a bad thing for handling, but either way, very iconic tuner car. Next car is going to be the Mazda RX7 third generation, which is the FD. It's a 2-seat rear-wheel drive sports car with a limited slip differential. You probably know it from the first Fast and Furious movie, driven by Dominic Toretto in the opening race. It's a pretty little car. Comes in anywhere from 2,600 to 2,900 pounds. It can be had with either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic, and it was produced from 1992 all the way until 2002. However, the later models were only available in Japan, and also a lot of the best models you can only get in Japan for this car. The power plants for both these cars, the first things we're going to look at. For the Evo 10, it was powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4B11T engine. This is an all-alloy block made by GEMA, which is the Global Engine Alliance. It's a partnership that Mitsubishi had for their engine production. It had 291 horsepower and put out a whopping 300 pounds of torque. 0 to 60 came in only 4.9 seconds. Now we compare that to the Mazda's engine. The Mazda's engine was pretty special because it was the first ever sequential twin-turbo, twin-rotor engine to come out of Japan. It was called the 13B REW. In top trim, this engine had 276 horsepower. The first turbo kicked in anywhere from 1,800 RPM all the way up until 4,500 RPM and ran 10 PSI of boost, at which time it switched over, dropped to 8 PSI of boost, then back to 10 PSI on the second turbo and ran to redline. It did 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds. A little bit slower than the Evo 10, but remember, it's also not all-wheel drive. Now, neither of these cars is known for its great reliability. They could both be a headache to work on if you don't know what you're doing or if they haven't been well maintained. The RX7 had a twin-turbo system that was developed by Hitachi and was considered extremely complicated. The Evo 10's 4B11T was criticized for not being able to hold the same amount of power as previous generations of Evos. Now, both the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution and the Mazda RX-7 handled extremely well, with the RX-7 having the slight edge in handling. However, both these cars take extremely well to mods. They're both tunable and extremely upgradable, which makes them both very popular choices among enthusiasts and street racers. Because of the superior power, as well as the SAWC all-wheel drive, if I had to give the win to one of these cars in a street race, it'd be the Evo 10. But that's only on paper. Put a better driver in the RX-7 and he can take the Evo 10 any day. Same thing goes for a modified RX-7. Both cars can go way above what they can stock. The stock versus stock, average drivers, On paper, gonna give it to the Evo 10. Alright, that's actually all I got for you guys tonight. So take care, hope you enjoyed the vid. Please like and subscribe. Catch you tomorrow on Import Life.